Let's talk about the tragic case of Lauren McClusky, the college athlete who was harassed, stalked, and ultimately murdered by her ex-boyfriend. In September 2018, 21-year-old University of Utah track and field athlete Lauren McCluskey met 37-year-old Marvin Rowland at a popular bar in downtown Utah where Rowland worked as a bouncer. He told Lauren he was in the military and was trained as a security officer, and they met up a few times. She soon found out that Rowland was actually 10 years older than he claimed to be and had served time in prison and was currently on parole. She confronted him about it in her dorm room and ended the short relationship. Following the breakup, Rowland started to harass and stalk her. Lauren started to receive text messages from people who claimed to be Rowland's friends. His friends made a fake post about him committing suicide on social media and blamed Lauren for it. Rowland made numerous attempts to visit her at her university dorm. At one point, he demanded that she pay him $1,000 so that he wouldn't post explicit photos of the two of them online. As his harassment started to escalate, Lauren started to share her concerns with friends and family. She made numerous calls to the university police, and on October 12, 2018, she spoke with University Police Officer Miguel Darris to report she was being harassed. Then on October 13th, she reported the attempted extortion. The police never investigated her claims. At some point, Officer Darris called her and asked her to hand over the explicit photos that she'd mentioned in the case, which he then downloaded and showed the photos to fellow colleagues. In addition to contacting the university police, Lauren also made numerous 911 calls to the Salt Lake City Police Department, but got no help. On October 22, 2018, Rowland went to Lauren's campus and brought a gun with him. He waited several hours for her outside of her residence hall. At around 8:20 p.m., Lauren was on the phone with her mother when she walked out of her residence hall. Rowland was there and confronted her. He violently dragged her across the parking lot in front of her dorm, causing her to drop her phone and her belongings. He forced her into the backseat of a car and shot her multiple times. Lauren's parents called 911 and notified campus security at 8:23 p.m. Following the shooting, Rowland called a woman from a dating site to come and pick him up. They went to a restaurant, drove by the Capitol, and went to her apartment where he took a shower before she dropped him off at a coffee shop. After she dropped him off, she noticed photos of Rowland in news reports and called police. Police then spotted Rowland and chased him on foot to a church where he shot and killed himself. Police would find Lauren's body at 9:55 p.m. in the trunk of the car in the parking lot next to her campus dorm. She'd been shot 7 times. In June 2019, Lauren's parents filed a $56 million wrongful death lawsuit against the University of Utah for failing to protect Lauren after refusing to respond to more than 20 complaints of abuse, stalking, and intimidation to police. They ended the lawsuit after settling for $13.5 million from the university and from the state.